Hey everyone, welcome to Sanketik live classes. Today we will learn a very important concept that is using multiple inputs in functions. Using multiple inputs in functions. This concept is widely used in real-time automation frameworks. Okay, this concept is used in real-time automation testing frameworks. Okay, so till now we have passed values to a function and received a result. But in real projects, values keep on changing. For example, usernames will be different, passwords will be different, such text will be different, and also whatever the provided data we are going to provide, that will be also different. So always it will be, data will be dynamic. Okay, so we need to will change accordingly. Okay, that's why function should be able to work with the different inputs. Function should be able to work with the different inputs. So, before proceeding into today's session, let's have an overview of what we have discussed in the last class. In the last class, we have discussed about functions and return values inside PyTest test cases. So functions, what is the use of functions are? Functions are used to reuse logic. So that means that if you rate once, then we can use multiple times. That is the use of functions. So syntax will be like this. So here add numbers. Again, in today's session also, I will explain all these points. But what is the difference between yesterday's session and today's session is in previous session we had used only single inputs. Okay, single inputs. Now we are going to provide the multiple inputs, that is dynamic data. We are going to handle with the dynamic data. Okay, next. So if you want a detailed explanation about previous session, then please watch out our previous class. Okay. So here what we have done is I'm explaining roughly. So here we are adding the numbers, that is it will return a plus b, and also we are verified we have verified the results. Okay. So where we are going to use this kind of scenarios is whenever we want to avoid code repetition, and whenever we want user friendly improving readability, then we are going to use this kind of concepts. Okay, and also in real time where we are going to use this is we are going to use this in login functions and browser launch functions. If you want to launch the browser, then you can use this kind of scenarios or coding concepts. Okay, next, if you want to use the same kind of code multiple times, then you can use same this code. This code will be able to use multiple times. Okay, and the important thing here is to remember is a test case validates return value using assert. Okay, test case validates return value using assert. So it is using it is going to verify the value by using asset. It is going to verify the result by using agents. Okay, this is about our previous session. Now let's go to our today's session. So today's session is about using multiple inputs. Using multiple inputs in functions. Using multiple inputs in functions. Okay, next. So here first we are going to write the code, then we can go for the explanation. So how we are going to use the multiple inputs in functions is, first I will write the code that I am going to use VS Code. So here I'm going to write the code definition. Add underscore numbers A comma B. Okay, column. Next, we are going to use return. Return what it will return? A plus B. A addition B. Okay. Next, first what we are doing here is we are defining a function. Okay, and then we are returning that values. Okay. Next, here we are going to define another function, that is test. Test means it is a test case, by test case. Okay. Test multiple inputs. Multiple inputs. Next is, so here the result will be stored in result one. Result one equal to add score numbers is 2 comma 3. Next, here we are going to give the multiple inputs, right? So next time we are going to store another value and we are going to give another input, that is result 2. 2 equal to add underscore numbers. Instead of 2 comma 3, we are going to give another value, that is 10 comma 5. Next, see here we will get the result till here, but we have to verify the result. Okay, for verifying the result, what we are going to use, that is adjustments we are going to use, that is asset result one equal to 5. Okay, if it is equal to 5, then only test case will pass, otherwise fail. So, and as per second condition, it has to give result 2 equal to, sorry, equal to 50, right? Okay, this is the code. Now I'm going to explain each and everything. See, first of all, I'm going to run save and run this one. I have saved this code in here in this folder. Sorry. In this folder, CMD. Now we are going to run the test case. I test. See here, one test case is passed. Okay. So how it is going to validate? How it may know that it is passed or failed. So here, see, first of all, let's understand this line by line. Okay, def is used to create a function. Okay, def means defining a function. It is going to create a function, and here add numbers. Add numbers is the function name. Next, A and B are called the parameters. So here we are giving A and B. See, these are called parameters. Okay. Next, think of them as placeholders, and the actual values will become. So here return we are using return, right? So in this return, the values which contains a comma b values will be stored here. So we are going to call another function within the same function, within the same code. Okay. So here, first of all, what we have done is we are defining a function, that is the function name called add numbers, and the parameters we are used is a comma b, and then we are going to return those values. Okay. Next, here we are going to define another function, that is test underscore multiple inputs. Why we have given multiple inputs here is we are going to validate multiple inputs. That is result one is one input and result two is another input. Okay. So add numbers. We are going to add the numbers, that is 2 comma 3. Okay. Then 2 comma 3, if it is equal to 5, then test case will pass. And next, multiple inputs. So the second input which we are going to give is add numbers, that is 10 comma 5. If 10, here we are going to do addition, right? So a plus b, that is 10 plus 5, that equal to 15. Then if it is equal to 15, then only test case will pass, otherwise it will fail. So we have done, we run the same code, that's why it is passed. Once again I'm going to run this one. See, again it is passed. Now we can check for the failed condition. Okay, now here I'm going to change the value, and again I'm saving. Now this test case will become fail, because here we are given 10 comma 3, then it will be like 13. Okay, but here we are given 15, so there is a difference between the actual and what we are given the input. Okay, so it becomes fail. Wait, see, it has failed. Okay, wow. Result 13 equal to 15. Okay, this is how we are going to use multiple inputs within the same function. Okay, so and return, here we also use the return, right? Return sends the result back to the caller. Okay, and then this is very important because automation frameworks rely heavily on return values. Whatever the values it is going to return, those the automation scripts will be depend on those return values only. Okay. Next, since if here we have also noticed that if both values are true, then only test case will pass. If one value fail, then test case will become fail. Okay. Now, how it is related to automation coding, automation testing is in real-time automation projects, we use the same concept everywhere. In real-time automation projects, we use the same concept everywhere. Example, uh, let's consider a login method may accept. Okay. So in login method, what we are going to use, login equal to username and password. We are going to use username and password. And different test cases pass different values. So for suppose, let's go to our page. For suppose now, okay, let's go to this one. This is the Amazon one, right? Now, see, if you want to sign in, okay, see, everyone is having different kinds of a mobile number. Okay, so we need to validate with the different kind of mobile numbers or with different kinds of email addresses. We can't use, users can't use the same kind of, so same kind of users only, don't use the same numbers. Okay, different kind of users you may use the different kinds of applications, and they will give the different kinds of inputs. We used to validate those different kinds of inputs by using our automation scripts. Okay, so here mobile number and all will become very different for each user. Okay. So here, instead of writing the entire code, what we have done in our code is, see, instead of we are giving multiple inputs. Say if you different kinds of users are going to use different kinds of numbers, right? Then what we are going to do is, I- instead of writing only result 1 and result 2, we can add multiple results like result 3, result 4, result 5, result 6, and we are going to verify those results by using adjacency. So as at result 1, as at result 2, as at result 3, as at result 4, like that we are going to use in real time automation uh, projects. Okay. So this becomes extremely important in Selenium frameworks, and we page object model and also data driven testing. It is not only helpful in Selenium frameworks but also in page object model and data driven testing. These concepts will also can cover by in our upcoming sessions. Okay, so let's write the running notes for this class. So this talks about first functions can accept multiple inputs. Already we had given the heading. Now uses same function can be reused with different values. It same functions can be reused reused with different values. Next thing, advantages of this concept is reusability. We can write the code once and we can reuse for later. Reusability. Next, less code duplication. Next, better maintenance. Better maintenance. Okay. Next, we are going to write here what is the real time usage. Okay. Where we are going to use in real time. Real-time. So it will helpful in logging data. Next, search data. We are going to use different kinds of words in search, right? Next, form inputs. Okay. Next, important point which we are going to remember is dynamic inputs are widely used in automation frameworks. Dynamic means changing. dynamic inputs are widely used in automation frameworks. Okay. Once again, I'm going to explain this. First of all, where we are going to use this is same function can be reused with different values. So that's why we are we are set this class name as multiple inputs in functions. And next advantage. What is the advantage? What are the advantages for this multiple inputs class is first of all we can use n number of times. Okay, same code we can use n number of times. And next uh, code duplication is also very less. So user can easily understand the code. If it is contain very huge code, then normal users can't unable to understand. Okay, if it is having less code, then you can easily understand. And maintenance also will become easy. If it is having very less code, then maintenance will become also very easy. Next, where we are going to use in real time is login data. So different kinds of users will give different kinds of credentials. Next, search data. For searching also, whatever the required, whatever we are going to search, we are going to give the different kinds of inputs for the search data. And form inputs. Form inputs also same like login functionalities and credentials. And important thing we have to remember is dynamic inputs are widely used in automation frameworks. Okay, practice this example and practice this example and once and continue learning step by step. Continue learning step by step. Thanks for watching. See you in next class.